Where does this class stack up all time?
Well, it's an impressive class. I mean, just in 2014, I believe there were a total of 6 guys elected by the between the writers, who elected 3, and the era committee, which elected 3 managers. This is having 6 players go in. It's been a while since we've had that many. The quartet of honorees this year is the 4th in electoral history and the 2nd since 2015, when Craig Biggio, John Smoltz, Pedro Martinez, and Randy Johnson were all elected in the same year. It's a pretty great class, and certainly a lot of great memories from these guys.
Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens' vote totals slightly increased from a year ago. Next year is their 7th year on the ballot. Based on this year's voting, are you more worried that they won't get in, or do you see them getting the necessary votes?
I see them getting in, but it's going to be in year 9 or 10. They're advancing slowly. It's not very impressive what they, as far as moving up just 3 points. But last year was the first year that they got above 50%. They survived the direct blast of the Joe Morgan letter from the vice chairman of the Hall of Fame, pleading with voters. That seems to have fallen on deaf ears. And I think while there's some people who believe that this spells the end of their chances, we're in the 6th reel of a 10-reel film here. If you look at the results relative, as far as what was in the Ryan Thibodeau's tracker, and for the previously published ballots and the unpublished ballots, what's interesting to me is while they got about the same total number of votes as last year, the number of no's decreased, more or less with the decline in total ballots from 442 to 422. I'm crunching the numbers for my SI piece that'll go up later today. Every one of those no votes requires 3 votes to offset. So if the net effect is to disappear about 20 guys or gals, whoever, 20 voters who are choosing against them, that works in their favor. It's also worth noting that over the last 2 years, 24 out of 26 first-time voters have included Clemens on their ballot. 23 out of 26 have included Bonds. So between those 2 trends, I think they'll continue to gain several points a year and get to 75% by 2022, their final year on the ballot.